The Supreme Court has put to rest the leadership crisis rocking the PDP, but the chapter of the party here in Lagos is still far from being united. The division in the Lagos PDP is so deep-rooted, it even began before the crisis at the national body. The crisis has now extended to the zonal level of the party. Presently, the battle for the soul of PDP in Southwest is creating more divisions in the party. A faction loyal to Ogun State-born Senator Buruji Kashamo is at loggerheads with those loyal to a former deputy national chairman of the party, Bode George. At its last disputed convention in Port Harcourt, the PDP zoned the post of national chairman to Southwest in Lagos, and Lagos was picked to produce the candidate for the party. Bode George has been tipped as a best contender in the race for the post, but he has some stiff opposition to conquer before he can occupy the seat. Some party members recently gathered in Lagos to endorse Bode George as a candidate for the national chairman. Take a listen to what they had to say.
He has demonstrated uncommon courage in the past. He's a friend of the press. You will all agree with me. What the party refused to do as a party, he takes it upon himself to do it, and he has excelled in every responsibility given to him. He has been a role model, he has been a leader of leaders, and he has ensured that PDP stands up till today. He's never shaken in his belief that PDP cannot go far. And what we have to do now is to look for a strong man to lead this party to victory in 2019. The game is not for the small boys, it's not for the kids, it's for experienced hands. And everybody knows Chief Bode George that he's up to the task, he can do it, he can make a difference, and give APC a fight for their money.
Who is the best candidate that can organize with experience, with knowledge, with skill, and still, make a party in the modern era to emerge that will deliver Nigeria from slavery? The answer is very simple. For some of us who know him very well, that he has the capability and ability to do so. So I'm endorsing him, and I will enjoy everybody else who are not so close to him to talk to us and go on and campaign. This matter is very, very, very important for our children. We are grandparents. For me, some of you who are also parents, you have your children's future at stake.
We need somebody that has the capacity, the antecedent, the experience to move us to change that change. And I can't think of any other person than Chief Bode George. Because if you look at his style, one is a very disciplined man. And you need discipline to be able to create what we're looking for. Number two, I love to say this, he's an engineer by education, which means he has analytical way of thinking. And he has demonstrated that over the years within our party, the PDP.
He has pedigree. He's a man to be trusted. He is the one who went to settle the rift in the North Central when he was in office. He has traveled far and wide, the length and breadth of this country. He has been the Director General of Yaradua and then Goodluck Jonathan. He has performed very well. During 2003, he led the party in Southwest, and we won 5 states out of the 6. He's a man to be trusted. He's a man that we are proud of. He's a man that is very courageous, and I believe if he's given the ticket, he will perform very well.
But how well will Bode George's candidacy fly in the southwest region? That's a question yet to be answered by these politicians. Earlier, DEJI360 spoke with Ebenezer Pabatokwe on this issue and other issues rocking the PDP in southwest. Listen to what he had to say.
Chief Pabatokwe, thank you very much for joining us on the program. Now, you look at the PDP Southwest, and I'm talking about the Southwest PDP now. All doesn't seem to be well with the Southwest PDP. And some people have said if this crisis in the Southwest is not handled very well and not better managed, it could spiral out of control and even affect the peace process going on in the party at the moment.
Well, we are existing as a political party, and we can be sure that whatever we do in the PDP is to advance the cause of the party and to advance the supreme interest of Nigerian people. I'm believing that by the grace of God, come 2019, we'll return back to power.
How can the crisis in the Southwest be resolved? Because it appears the Buruji Kashamu faction are bent on, seeing this through in court.
Well, it's good luck to Mr. Buruji Kashamu and his friends. All we know is that we went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court pronounced the correct verdict on the PDP. So if Buruji Kashamu and his friends believe that they can go and do what they have been doing before, good luck to them. But I can assure you that we are going to stand by the truth of the judgment of the Supreme Court and will never deviate, because we have to move our party forward and we have to prepare our party for the terrific battle of 2019.
Let's admit that your party does not need this kind of crisis at all going into 2019. So it just would make sense that you reconcile all the various factions in the party.
We do our best. We do our best. As you are talking to me now, efforts have been made by Governor Ayo Faoshe in Ekiti State to reconcile groups within the Southwest. Oyo and Osun went there today, and it will be the turn of Lagos and some other states tomorrow, and Ogun. But I can assure you that our doors are open for reconciliation. Our doors are open to ensure that every member of the party participates in the reconstruction effort. But having said that, we will no longer continue to accommodate elements who want to destroy our party through indiscipline and whatever. So we are set for reconciliation, except those who do not want to go for reconciliation.
What would you say? Let's come to the leadership of the party now. I mean, it's an open secret that Chief Bode George is running for the position of chairman, but we also know that he's not the only one. We know that, for instance, Jimmy Agbaje is also running, and it appears even the Southwest PDP is divided over a candidate to field for that position.
Nobody is going to disturb anybody from contesting for any position within the PDP. Senator McCarthy, the leader of the PDP now, has said it authoritatively and firmly that everybody will be welcome to the race. But all we are saying is that we will welcome all to the race, but without sacrificing discipline within the party.
It's an open secret that you are supporting Chief Bode George for the position. And we also know that some of your governors are not in support of Chief Bode George. How are you going to deal with that?
Well, democracy will be meaningless if those who can talk are debarred from talking. Democracy will be meaninless if those who want to participate effectively as candidates are disturbed from contesting. We will do our best. Chief Bode George represents the genuine interest of Democrats within the party. He has said it several times, and we believe him that everything will be done to encourage those who want to really participate in a clean and fair game to go ahead. So Bode George has no problem with anybody. Bode George has no problem with democratic principles within the party. Bode George will help us to promote the best ideas in democracy within the party.
And you must admit that if this election is not properly managed, it could lead to another round of crisis for the party.
We are going to manage the crisis, if it is crisis, very, very well by ensuring that all those who want to talk are given all the platform to talk. and all those who want to act are given all the platform to act. We will not debar anybody from making his or her views known.
There have been suggestions that the best way for your party, the best way forward for your party is for these old faces that have been there all along. For instance, you have been in that part of the party leadership for a very long time. That is time some of you just gave way and allow new faces and young bloods to come up.
As far as we are concerned in the party, let 1,000 thoughts contending. And we are very, very grateful to God that we have been allowing that to happen. 1,000 thoughts to contend and 1,000 thoughts to pull together. So we are going to pull together and ensure, like I've said, freedom of opinion, freedom of expression, and at the end of the day, everything will be well with our party and everything will be well with the country.
I think it's time for people like you, for instance, to move to the sidelines and allow the young ones to come, and maybe you provide some kind of guidance.
Nobody will disturb the young people from emerging. We also grow from somewhere. And don't forget, as far as I'm concerned, I became the national director of organization of the Unity Party of Nigeria, led by one of the greatest statesmen in Africa, Baba Magodo, when I was at the age of 34. So we are going to allow the younger ones to come up. But all we know is that, you see, for as long as God still allows us to breathe free air, we shall also not disturb our own participation as party men and women in the affairs of our party. It is our party, it is the people's party, and we're going to respect that.
All right, Chief Ebenezer Babatokwe, thank you very much for joining us on the program, and thank you very much for your thoughts. Every day, every hour, and every minute, news break in Nigeria. Things happen so fast, it's most times difficult to track and comprehend them. But that's what we do right here on DEJI360. 2015, would you want to come back again?
It's like asking Jesus Christ if he knew he was going to die, will you want to come back as the savior of the world again?
We do not just help you track the stories, we break them down, explore all the angles, analyze the issues so that you can fully comprehend the stories and use them to make the right decisions.